Hello, my fellow vapors, and welcome to Podmart. All right, something a little bit different today. The One Mini. This is a replaceable pod system, non-refillable, that utilizes regular nicotine instead of salt nicotine at 8 and 16 milligrams of nicotine. Now, I first tried this at the Hall of Vape in Germany. And when the designers, by the way, it is an Italian design team behind this. They have been around for a while. They've designed advanced vapor gear. You've probably seen them in a couple of the expo coverages that we have done with Phil. The One Mini, the designers told me that they're utilizing regular nicotine. I was a little bit hesitant to try it. I mean, I have not been able to get a satisfactory vape from a small device like that with regular nicotine. But I was very, very surprised. At 16 milligrams, I was getting a pretty decent throat hit, really good flavor, good performance out of it. So I started talking with the designers a little bit more. And what they decided to do with this is give it a little curve, something that I've talked about in the past. A lot of these automatic switch devices, because you do have that automatic switch, it takes a couple of primer puffs to get the coil heated up to get a satisfactory vape. With this one, they have designed a chip that kind of pumps up the power as soon as you pull on it and then just kind of throttles it down. I think it pushes it up to like 10.8 watts as soon as you start, and then it throttles it down to about 8 watts, resulting in a very, very good vape. Not a lot to show here. Mostly a lot of stuff to talk about. The One Mini, this is the box that it comes in. They're trying to take a different approach, pretty much kind of like the big tobacco approach. Let's get this into the hands of vapors or smokers inexpensively, and then they just buy the pods. The device itself is around $20. And all you're going to get inside is a user manual in various languages, and the device, and a proprietary charger, which actually works as a USB pass-through as well, too. You can charge it and you can vape it. It comes into various colors. Let me bring this screen up. Red, blue, black, and rose gold, I think. And then, if you call that rose gold. And then, of course, we have the replaceable pods that come in various flavors. You're going to see here we have like a mint menthol, blackjack, which is very, very intense tobacco, starberry, which is a strawberry, country, a little bit more of an American blend, and then dessert, which is a Turkish and Oriental type blend. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into the one. All right, so this is the device itself, the One Mini, 350 milliamp hour, of course, depending on your puff pattern. It takes me a couple of charges to get through the entire day with a 16 milligram type nicotine. Not much else to show here. We do have an indicator light directly onto the device, letting you know that it is operating, and we do have a few vent kind of fins down here as well too for protection on the battery. These are the 1.7 mil pre-filled pods in various flavors. Actually does have the name of the liquid on it and the milligram strength, and on the back we do have a batch number for traceability. All of this, of course, is made in China, but the filling is made in Italy, and the designer was kind enough to send me a little video, just kind of show you here of how the pods are filled. All right, so, flavor is subjective. For me, starberry or the strawberry has been my favorite. At 16 milligrams, very, very satisfying, pretty good strawberry flavor. This is the pod that I have inside here. And you can see right off the bat, just 2 puffs. I get enough vapor. I get a good throat here in the back, then I get a good satisfying vape. Very, very impressive. They have focused a lot on the tobacco, and they've put various options now. I've gone away completely from tobacco flavors. The way that I judge tobacco flavor is the more that I hate it, most likely the more a smoker is going to like it. This is the Blackjack. This is the Intense, the very strong tobacco flavor that they have. Definitely tobacco. But very well done, kind of that dryish, ashtray type tobacco flavor. This is the dessert, which is like an oriental mix of tobacco, but it is smoother if you want something that's a little bit more sweet. I could probably rock that with a good glass of scotch. No, maybe not. Anyway, back to the strawberry one. This is a battery that is almost dead. Could be dead already. Let me just put the pot on, kind of give you the action of what happens when the battery is dying. You see there, it starts blinking 10 times, and it's time to charge. And then you just use a little, look at that, nice little long cord. I don't have to bitch about it. You just pop your device inside. You're going to see it comes on, and actually you can use it while it's charging as well too. So very, very well done. Even the boxes themselves are color coded. This is the 60 milligram strength in the red box, and the orange gold one is the 8 milligram to separate the 2 milligram strengths. And then you have the flavor, of course, on the back of the box. These are available in Italy, France, UK, I think, and a few other European countries. I know that they're working on a deal to get through the process of having them for sale here in the United States. As far as websites, the only one that I have found here is Puff Cigarette in the UK. And of course, if you are a wholesaler, if you want to buy these for wholesale, onemini.com is the website that you would go to get information directly from the manufacturer. Excellent. This is definitely going into my arsenal as another option when I'm going out. Something small, discreet, and still satisfactory vape for me. Let's get some pros and cons very quickly. Top of the list here for a non-salt pre-filled pod system. Excellent. Excellent vape quality. The little chip that they have designed to give you a little push at the beginning. The satisfactory vape of using just 8 or 16 milligram. I think the distinction between the two is if you're a heavy or a non-heavy smoker, you can choose which way that you want to go. Or if you want something that's less nicotine, you do have that 8 milligram option. For me, the 16 milligram, absolutely excellent and satisfying. Top vape quality, very, very impressive. Of course, there's an ease of use. Just take a little pod, pop it in, no mess, no fill, no spills, nothing to worry about, especially for the older crowd. That is a huge, huge pro. Of course, the battery is a USB pass-through. That's going to fall under the pro category. And price, again, they're trying to do something different here. Just 20 bucks for the device, and then you buy the pods, trying to make it inexpensive. I think that is a plus as well, too. Cons, just a couple of things here. The battery, of course, at 350 milliamp hour a day, you will have to charge it a couple times. I'm not going to take a lot of points off of that because it is a small battery, but it's something you should be concerned. The other thing that I don't like about it, of course, is while you're using it, it doesn't give you an indicator that the battery is going to die. It just flashes, and then you don't vape anymore. So that has to go a little bit into the con category as well. The variety of flavors, this is a new system. I'm sure more flavors are going to come out. But as it stands now, if you're non-tobacco, you basically all you have is strawberry and menthol, which is, of course, something that I like, but the majority of people don't like. So the variety of flavors might be into the con category. As it stands now, I'm sure it's going to expand. From the option of tobaccos, though, we do have a very, very good variety. And of course, the availability, this is something new. It hasn't been distributed out there widely yet. I'm hoping that this video will trigger some people in the European Union that do distribute this type of systems to pick it up, because it really is an excellent system, and I highly, highly recommend it. But the availability might be a deterring factor if you're going to pick this up. If you can't find the pods, then that is a bummer. Overall, I give it a very, very strong A-. I think this is one of the best non-salt nicotine replaceable pre-filled pod systems on the market. Very, very well done to the job and to the designing team in Italy for coming up with the One Mini. All right, I do have a couple of these to give away. Leave me a comment here in the description down below on the pros and cons of a pre-filled system, right? I mean, I would like to see these go to somebody, even if it's a vapor and you pass it on to a smoker. I'm going to give you all the tobacco cartridges that came with. It's plenty enough, at least to get them vaping, you know, for a couple weeks. You'll be able to help somebody not have to buy anything for a couple weeks. They can charge it and vape it and just go through these pods until we see what happens. But it's a really, really great starter kit just to kind of give somebody, to a friend. Make it, you know, your New Year's resolution to help a friend quit smoking. So leave me a little comment down below. We'll have this discussion during a live pod vlog as well too. Pros and cons of an open versus a pre-filled pod system. I don't know what colors they are, but I do have a couple to give away. All right, I'm going to keep the strawberry though pods for me. Sorry, I just like them. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, I have a couple more videos coming this week. Make sure you check out my live vlog. I'm going to try to do it next Thursday night right here on my channel. Tuesday night, Smoke Free Radio, and every other Tuesday, The Smoker Show with my good buddy Phil Busardo. Have a wonderful evening.